Yeah. So we'll continue. That Prahlad Maharaj was telling Lord Nishingadev, I'm not doing service to you because I want something from you. I'm not a businessman. That's a business exchange. I'll do something for you and you give me something in return. Prahlad Maharaj said, I'm just serving you because I love you. I don't need anything from you. Because Prahlad Maharaj was a Vaishnav, he did not ask a benediction for his personal self, but was very affectionate toward his father. Although his father tortured him and would have killed him had he himself not been killed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prahlad Maharaj begged pardon for him from the Lord. This favor was immediately granted by the Lord, and Hiranyakashipu was delivered from the darkest region of hellish life. And he returned back home, back to Godhead by the grace of his son. So we can see Prahlad Maharaj here is not playing victim. He's not saying, oh, my father's tortured me, and so he's having this victim and feeling victimized, or he has any revenge, or no, nothing. He's a pure devotee, he's a Vaishnava. So he's in fact asking pardon for his father. Like Haridas Thakur, the people were beating him and he was asking the Lord, please forgive them. Same like like how Jesus Christ, he said also, Lord, dear Lord, please forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. So this is a Vaishnava. Prahlad Maharaj is the topmost example of a Vaishnava who is always compassionate towards sinful persons suffering a hellish life within this material world. Krishna is therefore known as Paradukha Dukhi Kripam Buddhihi, or one who is compassionate toward others' suffering and who is an ocean of mercy. Para Dukha Dukhi Kripam Buddhi, Kripam Buddhi. One who's compassionate towards others' suffering and who is an ocean of mercy. So this is Krishna's position. Krishna is very compassionate, and that's the reason he comes himself time and time again, or he sends his pure devotees. He comes himself, or he comes as he sends his incarnations, because he does not want us to suffer. Krishna never wants us to suffer. He wants us to all go back home, back to Godhead. Like Prahlad Maharaj, all pure devotees of the Lord come to this material world with full compassion to deliver the sinful. They undergo all kinds of tribulations, suffering them with tolerance, because that is another qualification of a Vaishnava, who tries to deliver all sinful persons from the hellish conditions of material existence. Vaishnavas are therefore offered the following prayer: Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. The chief concern of a Vaishnava is to deliver the fallen souls. So this is the reason the Vaishnava comes to this material world. He's doing this great mission for the Lord, reclaiming fallen souls like us, bringing us back home, back to God. Vira Varya Pita Prithviya.
Veeravarya Pita Prithviya.
Sama Sanjiva Shaswate.
Sama Sanjiva Shashwati.
Yasye Drishi Achyute Bhakti.
Yasye Drishi Achyute Bhakti.
Sarva Loke Ka Bhartare.
Sarvaloke Ka Bhartare.
So the saintly Brahmanas thus address Pṛthu Maharaj: O best of the warriors, O father of this globe, may you be blessed with a long life, for you have great devotion to the infallible Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the master of all the universe. Pṛthu Maharaj was blessed by the saintly persons present at the meeting to have a long life because of his unflinching faith and his devotion to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although one's duration of life is limited in years, if by chance one becomes a devotee, he surpasses the duration prescribed for his life. Indeed, Sometimes yogis die according to their wish, not according to the laws of material nature. Another feature of a devotee is that he lives forever because of his infallible devotion to the Lord. It is said, Kirtir yasya sa jivati. One who leaves a good reputation behind him lives forever. So here the sages, the brahmanas, are blessing Pṛthu Mahārāja with a long life. And Prabhupada is pointing out that for the pure devotee, because he's not under the cycle of karma, he's not under the influence of karma, so he may live longer than he's supposed to. This is what he's saying. If by chance one becomes a devotee, he surpasses the duration prescribed for his life. And of course, there are some yogis who can die whenever they want, like Bhishma Pitama was one such personality. And then another point Srila Prabhupada is saying is because of his reputation, the reputation of a devotee, he lives forever because of his infallible devotion. We are still hearing about Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, Arjuna. So specifically, one who is reputed as a devotee of the Lord undoubtedly lives forever. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking with Ramananda Rai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired, what is the greatest reputation? Ramananda Rai replied that a person who is reputed as a great devotee has the greatest reputation. For a devotee not only lives forever in the Vaikuntha planets, but by his reputation, he also lives forever within this material world. So, we may have different standards or different personalities that we say, oh, that is the greatest reputation. So here Lord Chaitanya is asking Ramananda Rai, who has this greatest reputation? And Ramananda Rai is saying the pure devotee of Vaishnava. As a great devotee has the greatest reputation. We may think that there's some entertainers who have a good reputation, or some sports personalities, or some politicians or something. But here, Ramananda Rai is saying that the pure devotee, the great devotee, has the greatest reputation. So we'll stop here for today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening and enjoying it. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Jai.
Hare Krishna.